Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief, guys. Welcome to my Instagram live of week 3. It's Sunday. We just started the most unbelievable event, ICE, the Inner Circle Elite, where the top leaders from the V are going to spend 2 days, today and tomorrow, with the great ones, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. That means you are watching me live on a pre-recorded video, because at 8 p.m. today, when you're watching my video, I am going to be on stage with the great one, Dato Sri Vijay, addressing 200 of our top leaders, your uplines, the max out kings and queens of QNet, guys. Right, so I'm here on the 15th floor of QI Tower, where Dato Sri Vijay's office is. It's a great privilege for me to be seated here. Behind me is the PJ City Football Club jersey signed by all the lucky players that has been supported by Dato Sri Vijay. So welcome to your Chiefs Instagram pre-recorded live week 3 Sunday, guys. Okay, so firstly, let me begin by saying Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Privyet to all my Russian-speaking warriors around the world. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour to all my French-speaking brothers and sisters around the world. Apa kabar for Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, Xin Chao, Mekalawa, Vietnam, Myanmar, Ni Hao Ma, Hong Kong. Alright, Namaste, Wanakam, India, Aiboan, Wanakam, Sri Lanka, Namaste, Nepal, Assalamualaikum, Pakistan. Alright, Vigets, Ola, and all the languages in QN Europe. This is your chief saying, what's up, guys? Okay, firstly, to all my Instagram loyal followers, thank you for being on my Instagram. As you know, I just launched my YouTube channel, Pathman Senathirajah. I've changed my Instagram and Facebook to Pathman Senathirajah because it's hard for Mark Zuckerberg, okay, the owner of Metaverse Facebook, to verify who I am if I just use We Chief. So I'm always your chief, but on social media I'm using my name, Pathman Senathirajah. So I have a YouTube channel where I tell my whole story all the way leading up to the great industry of network marketing, meeting Dato Sri Vijay, alright, starting my journey. So it's quite interesting. I've uploaded 5 videos. I have a tremendous high level respect for all social media personalities, the YouTubers, the Instagrammers, the Facebookers, okay. It takes a lot of hard work to keep making videos and uploading. So please support my channel. On YouTube, Pathman Senathirajah, my official channel. You won't believe it, guys. I never search my name anywhere. So I searched my name, Pathman Senathirajah, on YouTube, and I saw you guys uploading every freaking video I've ever done, including the Wednesday message. Alright, and I take it as a compliment, but I also want my own channel, guys. Alright, so please subscribe, click the notification bell, write your comments. It's short videos on key topics, lessons I've learned from my mother, my journey of life, and especially my mentor, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. So it's quite exciting. Alright, so my YouTube channel is up and going. I want it to grow organically, guys. Alright, and let's see. I'm a YouTuber now. It requires a lot of commitment. I think all the ingredients of becoming successful in network marketing is the same required ingredients to become successful as a YouTuber, in my opinion, guys, okay? So this week on my Instagram live, guys, pre-recorded, but live, pre-recorded, pre-recorded, live, okay? It's me, your chief, all right? And I want you guys to listen very carefully. As I'm addressing the ICE participants, as you can see on my grid, and that tonight Dato Sri Vijay will be addressing all his downlines, his warriors, Japa's downlines and warriors, I realized one thing. I realized that a mistake that a lot of people make on this journey with us. Okay, so now let's go back a little bit. Before you signed up, you were living your life. Pretty normal, pretty straightforward. Many of you are young, so you joined us right after college. Wise decision. And many of you are working in jobs, jobless, struggling in your traditional business, and somebody presented QNet to you, and you embraced it. Now, the point of embracing QNet, that means when you said yes to the presentation, you bought an amazing product, 1000 BV, 3000 BV, 5000 BV, and you signed up, and you started your journey, your name list, identifying your dreams, the 8 basic building blocks. But here is one paradigm shift that you must have, which I just addressed with the participants of ICE, that building a network marketing business is a long-term journey. And that paradigm must be crystal clear in your mind, guys. All right, that you are not here for a short-term journey. You are not here to make a quick buck, $10,000, $20,000. You want a sustainable network growing consistently. You want to earn a sustainable income. And that tracking center that you are building right now, and many of you may not know this, when you filled up the beneficiary, maybe you put your wife, your mom, your kids, whatever name. We are the only network marketing company in the world that allows you to put a beneficiary to your tracking center. Now, what does this mean? The greatest paradigm shift I have, that you should have today on this Instagram live video, is that you're not building for yourself. You're building for the next generation. Do you understand? That you are building for the next generation. This is fundamentally important. Now, I always believe those people who have built empires, whether it's the Ambanis, the Tatas, all right, Sheikh Mohammed, His Highness, all right, Bill Gates, Jobs, okay, Zuckerberg, they had one thing in their mind which is very different from how we are built. See, we are built naturally through education and life journey for survival. We rarely think of the next generation, what we are leaving behind for them. Because most of us, before networking, we had nothing to leave behind. If you understand traditionally, I'm Asian, okay? Traditionally, the most a father would leave is to try his best, a mother, a father, to buy a house that could be left behind for the kids. But we don't leave anything behind. But think about it. You are not earning a living. You are building a business. And if you are building a business, you are not building it for yourself. You are building it for the next generation. Therefore, when you are building your QNet business, your thought process, you must have the sense of urgency of now. But you must have the vision of the next 100 years. Because that exact tracking center you are building is going to go to your kids. Now, if you give them a tracking center with zero income, they get zero. But if you are smart enough to build a tracking center that is consistently maxing out, that means when you drop dead, which is a guaranteed, we're all going to drop dead one day, your son, your daughter, your kids are going to inherit a tracking center that is already maxing out. Now, inshallah, they decide to be networkers, to be uplines, and take that tracking center to a whole new level, max out a second, third, fourth tracking center, or they would just be somebody who's going to inherit that. That means, we work so hard to save every penny for our kids. We work so hard to make sure they have enough money for education, But we don't know how the world is going to be the next 50 years, 60 years, 100 years. We don't know whether the kids are going to be in a tough environment, economically speaking. With everything happening today in the world, I don't know what the future is going to look like. I cannot predict the future. But one thing I know, that I am in control of my business in QNet today. And if you are in control of your business QNet today, you must have that paradigm shift that you're not only building for yourself. You're not only building so you can buy nice things, so that you can enjoy financial freedom. You are building for the future generation. So whenever you build your organization, think of your kids. Now, what is your ultimate goal? Your ultimate goal is financial freedom, which means you reach a point of building your tracking center that even if you are involved or not, that organization you have built on the left and right will continue growing and growing and growing even if you have dropped dead. So I do something called the drop dead test, okay? And you should all do this, especially those with parents and those with kids and family. I believe that the master plan has no flaws, that a single blade of grass cannot move without his will. I firmly believe in it. This is my one of my core belief system that was instilled in me by Dato Sri Vijay. And that means, guys, every night before I go to sleep, I pray and I thank God for the life I've lived, and I may never wake up tomorrow. this has happened. You may be arrogant and think this will never happen to me. I'm healthy, blah, 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 blah. The last 2 years of the coronavirus, one thing we have realized, that life is fragile, that the master plan is more powerful than anything else. And that means that any one of us can drop dead anytime. So here's what I do. I do something called the drop dead test every day, every week. And that's how I plan my life. I ask myself, if Pathman Senathirajah drops dead today, all right, all the people that depend on me, is everything in order? That's why the Americans will say, get your affairs in order. All right. And somebody gets cancer, they said, oh, I got to call a lawyer, get everything. But you need to get your life in order on the assumption that you could drop dead anytime, guys. This is the reality. That's why I have a sense of urgency. I have an extreme sense of urgency of today. Because I may sign up an Adli today. I may sign up an Arun today. I may sign up a David today. I may sign up a Sati today on my left and right. And if I drop that, I know these guys are going to build a global network left and right and max out my tracking center no matter what. That's why every presentation counts. That's why every time you procrastinate and postpone a presentation to tomorrow, postpone a meeting to tomorrow, postpone a training to tomorrow, you may be missing out an opportunity to create a click in one person that is going to build your left, another person is going to build your right to a max out level. So don't take any minute for granted. Don't take any hour for granted. Maximize your existence now so that you build an organization that is built to last generations to come, guys. So what you need to understand, that what you are building today is for yourself. Enjoy. Buy nice things. I'm not saying don't. Buy your dream car, your dream house, everything. But remember that network marketing is not a short-term business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or scam. Network marketing is a respected long-term business. And the fact that QNet allows you to create a beneficiary of your tracking center, which we have honored for 23 years, all right, is the most powerful thing about QNet. And people don't talk about this enough. I spoke about it a few Wednesday messages or a few Instagram live ago. That means that today, 2022, this year, your goal is to build an organization that will last beyond you, that will grow beyond your lifetime, that you build a foundation that is strong enough that it no longer requires you to be actively involved just in case anything happens to you. Now, it doesn't mean you abandon your network and go to a beach and sit down and drink mango juice for the rest of your life. You keep building, you keep supporting, you keep holding their hand. You keep putting systems and strengthen and modify every single year, but do the drop dead test. So let me ask you a question right now, a difficult question. To the new kids on the block, it's harder to answer this question, but to the veteran networkers listening to me, if you drop dead today, will your network also die? If your answer is yes, then you are failing. If you drop dead today, will your checks drop from 20,000 to 5,000? If the answer is yes, then you are failing in building your organization. All right? One of the greatest gratitude I had for Japa and Dato Sri Vijay is they trained me to build leaders, to develop people who will become better than me. Unheard of in any traditional business. Unheard of, because the world out there is based on selfishness, not selflessness. But in network marketing, your sole purpose is to build leaders who will eventually become better than you. Build leaders who are hungry, angry, switched on, sense of urgency, warriors, can sustain through any challenge. All right? And that means that if you drop dead, they will continue building. All right? You have instilled all your knowledge, all your mojo, your attitude, your power as a warrior into them. Now, this is fundamentally important. A lot of people don't recognize this. A lot of people don't understand the power of this. Now, Dato Sri Vijay reminded me millions of times, Pathman, if you want to reach a point of true financial freedom, build 20 people who are better than Pathman. Alright? So in 1999, I think he told me this. I was like, how do I build people who are better than Pathman? Alright? And the answer is very simple. Alright? Be an upline. Be a mentor who transfers 100% of everything you know, every answer you know, all your experiences, transfer everything to them. That's why I'm creating this YouTube channel. That's why I get on Instagram Live every Sunday and my Wednesday message every Wednesday. Because I want you to know everything I know. I want you to learn from every experience that I've gone through. And I will communicate all the lessons that I learned from Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. And I'm going to channel it to you 100% every single time and opportunity I get. Because I may drop dead tomorrow. And if I drop dead tomorrow, I want to make sure that all my downlines, all of you, all around the world, all right, know as much and more than me. Because think about it. If I transfer everything I know to you, plus your own knowledge and experience, technically, you become better than me. Think about it. All right, and 23 years, the hours I've spent with Dato Sri Vijay, I observe that he just transfer everything as much as he can to me. Even yesterday, day before, I was on the phone where he's guiding and mentoring me. All right, and I always thought, why is this man giving me so much time? Because he believes in this. Create leaders who are as good or better than you. Now, to be as good as Dato Sri Vijay, I'm not exactly succeeding at all in that. But I'm learning as much as I can. I'm emptying my cup every single day. And I'm trying to duplicate Dato Sri's style of mentoring. Teach people to be better than you. Mentor people to be better than you. Share all your knowledge. Spend as much time as you can with them, not to make them dependent on you, but to make them independent of you, but carrying your DNA, experience, and knowledge that they can pay it forward. Now, you can't bet on 2 people, because 3 of us can all drop dead tomorrow also. You got to depend on 20, 30 people. So the key is to duplicate yourself effectively so that you have an organization that will survive the test of time, that will continue no matter what happens to you. This is what network marketing is about. Network marketing is long-term planning. Network marketing is about putting a strong foundation on the ground that people can step on. That the foundation is not systems and all that stuff. It's people. Network marketing is 100% people business. It's all about people, guys. All right? And this is where I want you to remember today on this Instagram pre-recorded live recorded Instagram. You are not building your business for yourself. You're not building your business just for this year, just for today. You got to think the next 50 years. You got to build a business that's going to be sustainable and continue to grow for the next 50 years, for the next 100 years. And the answer to that is to build strong leaders, to build people who can survive any challenge, who will excel in any environment. Build people who don't think local but think global. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if you are earning from one country, you're making a big mistake, because many things can go wrong in that country. That you have to spread your wings, because you're born to fly. Remember that. So spread your wings. All right. Diversify your groups. Have about 5 countries under you, 3 countries, but start local and then go global. Why it's important to start local? Because that's where you learn everything. So you can not repeat the mistakes you made here locally in other markets. So every new country you build, you get better and better at building leaders in those countries. But you got to start local. And then you got to start going global. Because you want a tracking center that's going to max out for the rest of your life and your children's lives. Then it cannot be a tracking center earning from one country. It must be a tracking center earning from multiple countries. So please counsel your uplines and get guidance from them. When can you seriously go global and not remain local, guys? The biggest advantage of QNet, that it allows you to build your market anywhere in the world. So why stay in your country? Why stay in your comfort zone? Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Go to different countries. Build whichever market. As long as there's one person there who's interested in building the network, go there, support, guide, online or go physically, doesn't matter. But diversify your market dependency. So if anything happens in one market, you got 4 more markets to still help you reach max out and financial freedom on your tracking center. That's ultimately the goal. So the first thing you have to recognize of building to last is you have to have a sense of urgency to grow. Because you cannot help others grow if you are not growing. So if you are not growing, it is an impossibility to help others grow. Because monkey see, monkey do. You cannot share what you don't have. So if you have just started your journey in network marketing, be a freaking sponge. You know, you take a sponge and put in water, it sucks up all the water. Learn. All right, you have so many videos online, you have great uplines, you have great systems. All right, make sure that your paradigm shifts happen instantly. You don't need 1 year, 2 years to grow in network marketing. Go through the express route. Talk to your upline and say, I want to be as good as you. And inshallah, one day I want to be better than you. I'm emptying my cup, so please teach me everything. Go on VTube, go on YouTube, follow Japa, follow Dato Sri Vijay, follow me, follow all the V partners. Learn as much as you can. And apply it. Don't learn. This is not a university. This is life. This is your own business. This is entrepreneurship. So learn and apply. Right? That's the first thing. Your growth must happen fast. Because you never know when. Single blade of grass cannot move without your will, without his will. You understand? So learn as much as you can, as fast as you can. Evolve, change, throw away all the old garbage, instill new paradigm shifts, and start growing fast. And then do not waste time on signing up people. Do not waste time for your organization to grow, because time is so crucial. So do as many presentations as humanly possible and sign up everyone, because you don't know who's going to be an Atli. You don't know who's going to be an Arun or David or Sati or Dave or Ranjit or Kavita. You don't know, guys. All right, it happens. All right, so sign up as many people as possible as you can. Now, some will quit, some will drop. So what? SW, Dato Sri Vijay said, some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting somewhere. But if someone's waiting, you don't approach them with a presentation. They're going to wait and they're going to join another network marketing company. All right, so be fast, have a sense of urgency. All right, sign up as many people, train your people to sign up as many people, because it's a mathematical formula. You sign up 100 people, 80 people may quit, 20 will stay. Out the 20, you will find 2 powerful leaders. I promise you that. This is mathematically proven. So sign up as many people as possible. Build your organization as fast as possible. Start local. Start earning checks locally so you have credibility, confidence and belief. And then make sure you go global, guys, after counseling your upline. Don't go global without counseling your upline. Okay, basic building block number 7. All right. And then make sure that you build a culture based on key DNAs, like empty your cup, be in service to your organization, be a warrior. All right. Presentation. Create the culture of TAT. Act 48. Activation in 48 hours is non-negotiable, baby. No excuses. With the hot zone, you should activate like that. Immediately, because activation means it works. Belief system goes up. Like I said, my Wednesday message, an earning networker is a powerful networker. So you want to earn, promote the culture of activation within 48 hours. No excuses. The world is moving so fast. You can take your own sweet time to achieve success and to be perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. What you get, you apply, you do your best, you achieve results. But make sure the foundation of your organization is based on the DNAs that comes ultimately from the great founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Empty your cup. Always establish trespass. The strength of your organization is based on the strength of your relationship. Build people with the intent they become as good or better than you. Always remember that. All right, TAT, without a target, network marketing is useless. A target must be non-negotiable. You must die to achieve your target at whatever costs. All right, be a warrior, because there will always be challenges on this journey, whether you like it or not. Wake up, smell the coffee, smell the shai nana. There will always be challenges. But if you train your network to be warriors, anticipate, all right, level expectations so they know that this journey is simple but not easy, but it's worth it, because financial freedom is the most beautiful thing to achieve in life. All right, remember that you're training people to be independent, but not a full cup, not arrogant. Train them to be independent, let go, but always hold their pinky finger. Never completely let go of your organization so they stay on track. And remember that you're not building for today, you're building for your kids and your grandchildren. Therefore, you must have a system that is personality neutral. A system must exist regardless whether it's John, whether it's, whoever, it doesn't matter. Don't attach your system to a personality. Make your system independent of personality. A system must be independent so that it will continue. If all personalities die, your system must continue. build with clarity that you're building for the future, that you're building a sustainable network. You find one downline doing it the wrong way, go there, smack him. Tell QNet to suspend, terminate him, doesn't matter. All right? You want a clean, sustainable, professional network of people who are independent but following a system and foundation that you laid in place. Are you guys with me? Because you're not building for yourself. No, you're building for the future generation. That network marketing is a long-term sustainable business that I know now, thanks to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. If I drop dead, I don't have to worry about my family. They will be financially free for the rest of their lives. This is the power of network marketing. This is the problem you don't face. All right, this is a problem that you will face in traditional business because you got shareholders, you got the law, you got this, disputes, whatever. But this tracking center belongs to you. And you build it, built to last. And remember, ultimately, if you believe in the principle that everyone is born to fly, then the potential of your tracking center maxing out is guaranteed. You just have to build with clear paradigm shift that you are not only building for today, have the sense of urgency of today, but build for the next 100 years, guys. Are you guys with me? The only network marketing company in the world that allows you to transfer your tracking center to a beneficiary is one of the greatest, most powerful strengths of QNet, guys. So I love you guys. ICE is happening. 2022 has started. I hope your TAT week 1, week 2 is better, all right, than last year. Week 3, no excuses. Push yourself. I want you to achieve your freaking TAT this week. Because remember, every week you don't achieve your TAT, it has a negative impact on your network. All right, you must start achieving your TAT. Is non-negotiable. I always said this, guys. So this is your chief saying, I love you. I'm so excited about ICE. I'm in Dato Sri Vijay's office floor, 15th floor QI Tower. Dato Sri Vijay is coming in a couple hours. We're going to spend the whole night talking to 200 of the top leaders of the V. Japa is here talking to them right after this. It's simply been unbelievable. Now is the QNet session talking about us embracing the future. EKYC is on, making sure that we can reach every one of your downlines with the great news of QNet, new products being launched. I'm excited, guys. All right, YouTube channel, Pathman Senathirajah, subscribe, notification, All right, guys, 2022, I can feel it in my heart. This tiger can feel it, guys. I love my new t-shirt. All right, we are excited about 2022. Born to fly, baby. Love you guys.